Hi there, as usually it's me, just a voiceover, and you're watching Review Machines. This video is about the newest snowmobile, which is called Dingo. They started to produce it half a year ago, but it has turned to be extremely popular in our state. The matter is, it's one of the cheapest snowmobiles in the world available on the market, and we are going to find out today what it can do. Moreover, we will take also one of the motorsleds, which is called Muhtar. It has approximately the same price, so it will be interesting to compare these two machines with each other. Well, it's going to be an exciting test, but it's snowing hard, and it seems that blizzard is coming, so it's high time to begin. Let's go! The first thing I would like to mention that despite the lowest price, the sled comes complete with all the necessary documents and can be legally registered, at least in our state. As for the motorsled Muhtar, it doesn't need to be registered, but it's forbidden on public roads. Well, let's look closer at the machines. One of the main features of the sled is that it's demountable. It's quite easy to disassemble the sled into two parts. Such a solution allows us to transport it not only in trailers, but also in regular crossovers. Despite it's demountable, the frame is allegedly durable and heavy-duty. It's welded of steel 20 mm diameter tubes with 2 mm thickness. The sled is equipped with 4-stroke 150cc 10 HP engine. It's not so powerful, but quite reliable, as the manufacturer states. It works together with CVT transmission. The chain drive is covered with a durable protection. There are both an electric starter and manual one in case if the battery is dead. The length of the track is 2600 mm, its width is 380 mm. The length of the growler is 23 mm. The chassis is all new. It has two shocks, so it should be more comfortable and effective in deep snow. Besides, there is independent suspension at the front. The footsteps are wide, with metal anti-skid hooks. It is quite soft. It's enough for two people, with a huge box under it. The display is big and bright. There is a handle heater with two modes. Well, for the most part, we've covered all the main options of this sled. Speaking about new motorsled Muhtar. As we can see, it's equipped with a front ski module. That is why it looks as some kind of a snowmobile. Of course, it can be used without this attachment. It's easy to demount it. The engine is standard for such a machine. It's Chinese 15 HP 420cc Lifan. There is also CVT transmission with a reverse reducer. There is also an electric starter and manual one. The length of the track is 2800 mm and its width is 500 mm. The growler is 19 mm. Then we see here the same front suspension as on a snowmobile. The seat is quite rough, only for one person. There are handle heaters and effective front lighting. I think we've covered all the details, so now it's time for practice. Let's go. And blizzard is here. The conditions are quite tough. Minus 15 degrees and strong wind. The depth of the snow is about 13 mm. The weather is tough for riders, but ideal for the sleds. So for all that, we are enjoying this ride. Few words about the difference between a snowmobile and a motorsled. According to my impressions, the snowmobile is much more comfortable and easy for handling machine than the motorsled. It will be perfect recreational machine for winter fun and rides in the country. Besides, the snowmobile can be used for work in some way. You'll check it later. As for motorsled, I should say it's more rough machine that may not be suitable for everyone. It's not so comfortable and looks simpler. But first of all, this machine is cut out for work and crafts like fishing and hunting. It's equipped with wider and longer track. As a result, it's able to move in deeper snow. But back to Dingo. As I said, it's much simpler to handle it, but do not expect much from this machine. But there are many big sleds that cost 10 times as this one. Does it mean that it has 10 times worse performance on snow? I wouldn't say so. Yes, it has a simple suspension and not so powerful engine, but it's still a lot of fun to ride this thing. Well, let's move to some more practical tests. Firstly, let's try to check the maximum speed. Despite Dingo has only 150cc engine, it looks pretty swift. Besides, due to the small engine, the fuel consumption is low. It's just about 5 liters per 100 kilometers on a good road. Let's check the speed. According to the official specs, its maximum is 45 kilometers per hour. And as we can see, that seems to be true. As for motorsled, the maximum speed is approximately the same. Now let's make the towing test on the snow 30 centimeters deep. Firstly, we try Dingo with one passenger. By the way, it's quite comfy for 2 people to ride on this sled. Let's add a person on board our transport. The carrying weight now is more than allowed by specs. But as we can see, it's a piece of cake for the machine. Now we attach the additional sled, with 1 man on it. The same thing, no problem at all. The trunk is empty. Let's fill it with 1 more rider. We still are able to move on the snow and maneuver. Well, we are short of people. It seems it's my turn now. I should say they are impressed by this tiny snowmobile. I think it's time to attach 1 more sled with a passenger on it. We are moving now with the 7 people on board our train. Amazing. And we don't have any more people, but a cameraman. 8 people, and we are still in business.
Поехали!
In this way, we can say that towing abilities are pretty impressive fun day. Not to do all this stuff again, we try our motorsled with 7 people right away. The motorsled passes this test without hesitation. And we are not greatly surprised, cause it has larger track and more torquey engine, so it's able to tow even more than a snowmobile. Due to the light weight, our vehicles are able to climb rather steep hills. By the way, Dingo weighs 150 kilos and the motorsled is a bit lighter, its weight is 142 kilos. Such weight is a huge advantage. In case if you get stuck in snow, it's always possible to get out from the trap on your own.
Да.
Meantime, it's high time to speak about the prices. The price of Dingo is slightly less than $2,500, and the motorsled completed with front ski module and all the options costs a bit more than $2,500. The prices are actual in our state, so the shipping costs are not included. Well, my friends, thanks for having a ride with us. Please post your comments what you think of these machines. Consider subscribing the channel if you liked this video. Stay with us, there will be many more interesting materials here. Goodbye.